Federal officials are investigating a Friday incident in Los Angeles in which two planes came uncomfortably close to one another. And one of those planes is operated by a Colorado-based airline, and it was carrying a college basketball team. 9 News Investigates' Kevin Vaughn is with us. Kevin, you had a chance to talk with an aviation expert. How did he classify what happened there?
Well, Tom, he said it would be going overboard to call this a near miss or anything like that. It was a potentially dangerous situation that was diffused because the system worked.
Unlike DIA or some of the other big airports, LAX is very crowded. The runways are very closely spaced. There's not a lot of real estate out there.
That led to this.
Stop.
The moment a plane carrying the Gonzaga University men's basketball team came close to the runway where a Delta jet was taking off.
So things are moving very quickly.
Greg Feith is a former federal airplane crash investigator and aviation expert.
It's really a choreographed dance, not only between the pilots themselves, but pilots and air traffic control.
That small plane was operated by Colorado-based Key Lime Air, which was caught up in this 2021 crash when another pilot hit one of its planes as both were landing. One of more than a dozen Key Lime incidents in the past 25 years investigated by the National Transportation Safety Board.
Yes, they've had a number of events, but so has United, so has American, so has Delta, so has every airline out there.
More important, he says, is this.
Overall, they've got a very good safety program in place, and they'll learn from this and pump that back into their pilot training and their daily operations, if you will.
In this case, the Key Lime pilots had landed and were taxiing and busy with various tasks. They had started slowing when they heard stop, stop, stop. Feith estimates they went 10 feet farther than they were supposed to, but did not enter the runway.
I've seen a number of recent headlines where disaster averted and things. It wasn't anything like that. The system worked because the pilots did recognize it with a redundancy of the air traffic controller telling them, stop.
We were unable to reach anyone today with Key Lime Air. There's a local connection here beyond the airline, though. Overland High graduate Graham E.K. is a starter on the Gonzaga team and is averaging 20 points a game. We were unable to confirm whether he was actually on that plane on Friday. Live in the studio, Kevin Vaughn, 9 News.
You know, it's interesting to think of LAX as so busy, but also so crowded, so short on space.
It's an older airport, Tom. We remember when DIA was built, it was out in the middle of nowhere. But the advantage we have here is there's a lot more room. The runways are much farther apart here than they are at LAX and some of the other old, very busy airports around the country.
Yeah, there's that ocean to the west side. All right, thank you, Kevin.